Alrighty. Oh, just finished that workout. Didn't really go as planned, but at the same time, I didn't really have a plan kind of going into it, I guess you could say. I just knew for sure that I was going to be doing dumbbells on bench with how tight my back feels after yesterday from deadlifting. And so as you saw, I went for the 110s on dumbbell bench, and that was, I think, the second time I've ever touched them, but the first time I've ever actually moved them. The first time I ever tried it, I didn't get it at all. I thought, that was a while back, I thought because I dumbbell shoulder press 90s that I should be able to dumbbell bench the 110s. That just makes sense. So that's what I went for and didn't get it the first time. So tried it today. It's hard to say what I'm weighing at because I weighed myself there, which, you know, every scale is different and they all weigh differently. Some of them are, they tell you that you weigh more, some of them tell you weigh less. So, oh my goodness. Today, that one, when I weighed myself, when I got there, mind you, it was after I ate breakfast and stuff like that. Like, I had my 6 eggs and everything. And I ate, so I showed up, I weighed, I was like, might as well weigh myself. I weighed myself in my hoodie and my sweats, and I weighed 202. Yeah, so with that being said, my hoodie probably weighs a pound to 2 pounds. My sweats maybe weigh a pound. And then with the food in my stomach, that's an extra like 1 to 2 pounds. So I would say 196 to be safe for regular weight, or morning weight anyways. But yeah, so that happened, which if I read into it and I'm like, oh man, I weigh 202 pounds, I'm gaining weight when I should be losing, like, I could freak out about it, but at the same time, it's like, I did have a whole bunch of clothes on. I have this hoodie on, a long sleeve, my sweats, so it's like, it's freezing cold outside, so I was bundled up, and so I'm not going to read too much into it. I'll just take what I weigh and move on. Considering that I don't have a scale yet and I can't weigh myself every morning like I would like to, I'm just gonna take it with a grain of salt and keep moving. And just keep doing what I've been doing and hope that it's working. But, so I did the 110s for 4.5 reps. Just asked some random guy in there to spot me, and he ended up helping me on the 5th rep. So that was pretty cool. I actually moved them. But I did fuck up my shoulder because my left one, I couldn't get locked into place. And considering that I've never been under the 110s, I was a little hesitant on holding it down at the bottom, trying to lock it in, and then trying to get up. So, and with me not knowing him and how he spots and stuff like that. So that kind of jacked me up. But it worked itself out slowly throughout the workout. I was making sure I kept stretching it and stuff and hitting the long portion of the movements and everything, really like controlling and making sure I focused on my chest on the Smith machine inclines. I really made sure that I locked everything in place, kept it locked in for the entire time. And then I did so I did 3 sets of shoulder and tricep movements, but I only recorded 2 just because it's repetitive. It's the same stuff over and over again. I didn't change anything. I didn't change the weight or anything like that. So I just left it like that. And so I did that. That was the first time I've ever actually done the seated one like that, the overhead tricep extension. I've never done that machine anyways. So I usually do it with either an easy bar, like the set weight with the easy bars, I'll do it that way. Just up against a preacher curl, I'll sit backwards, and instead of facing towards the preacher curl where my arms go over, I'll sit backwards to where the pad's at my back, and I'll do it that way and lean. Or I'll do it with like a dumbbell. I'll do single overhead with a dumbbell. But that was the first time I ever used that machine, and it felt pretty great, to be honest. I felt everything in my tricep. I didn't feel anything in my shoulders, which is really amazing, because I usually do feel it in my shoulders whenever I try those movements. And then I did the lateral raise machine with it, and then you guys saw I did the rope tricep extensions before that with the rope face pulls with my rear delts. So with the 110 bench, I technically hit all heads of my shoulders because I wasn't locked in at all when I'm doing those, so I basically just hit my whole front delt, which sucks. It's not what I wanted. But that's also why I dropped the weight down to the hundreds and did weight that I knew I could do on my own, 4 reps, and actually get it locked in. Because I didn't want to... Today was supposed to be kind of like a lighter day, so there was no point in me doing the 110s for 4 reps with horrible ass form. So I dropped it down to the hundreds, where I knew I could lock my shoulder in place, get it up, and I just did 6 reps for 2 sets. And then I went to the incline. But overall, pretty great workout. I should have done another chest exercise, now that I think about it. In my head, I had it planned out that I was going to do those incline flies that were sitting right next to the Smith machine, but I don't know what happened. I just forgot. Completely slipped my mind. I did hit some cable machine crunches, but I don't record that. I'm not going to record my abs until I get them, probably. There's no point. Once I actually get abs, I'll show you guys what I've been doing to get them and everything, but at the moment, as you see from the posing video, I do not have abs yet. Well, they're not visible anyways. I still have some fat on me that I need to get rid of first. But overall, not a horrible workout. It was pretty decently good. I'm trying to think. I sat in the sauna for 10 minutes before I started my workout, just because it was 15 degrees outside when I showed up, and the gym wasn't much warmer than that. It was maybe 55, 65, somewhere around there in the gym, so it was still kind of cold in there. It wasn't like I walked in and immediately got warm. So I went and hopped in the sauna, warmed up, kind of got a little bit of a sweat going, and then I went and lifted. Which, to be honest, might have been why I jacked up my shoulder, because I wasn't fully warm. I didn't take my time to correctly warm up. I kind of sped through it. I did 50s for 6, 70s for 6, and then I went up to 90s and did 90s for 4, and which the 90s flew. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll get 110s today pretty good. That'll be my top set. And so I jumped straight from the 90s to the 110s. So I wanted to do 105s. That was the plan, was to just go up 5 pounds from the 100. But the gym I was at didn't have that. They went up by 10s. So it went from 100s to 110s. So I went ahead and just grabbed the 110s and said, fuck it, let's go for it. And as you saw, everything went as it went. But yeah, now I'm off to... I don't have class until 12:30, and it's currently 11:18, 11:20, we'll just say. So I still have over an hour until class, so I'm about to eat my lunch, in which I'll show you guys what that was. You guys should be proud. I actually packed my lunch today. My girlfriend, she cooked me some food last night, and she made extras so that I would have lunch for the next 2 days. So blessings to her all the way around. She definitely helped me out. So I'm not eating Chick-fil-A or Qdoba. I'm not eating fast food. I'm not running through anything like that. So yeah, cheers to me. I'm actually gonna go sit down at at this frat house that I used to be a part of, and go sit down and eat. Probably watch some YouTube videos. I'll probably record what I have and just kind of explain it to you guys so that you know. Oh, I forgot to grab the honey. Damn. Let's hope they have honey there. Or, you know, I'll just stop at that Walmart when I get there and buy some honey, because I need some anyways. But yeah, so I'll just tell you what it is since I'm already talking about it. She cooked honey lime chicken. It's amazing. I'm not even gonna lie to you, it's amazing. But the rice that I'm cooking is that Minute Maid rice. It just comes in like a little cup. Throw it in the microwave for a minute. It cooks it, and then it's that white cilantro rice. So it's not like, doesn't have anything in it really. It's only 230 calories for 1 cup, and I usually eat 2 cups of it. So I'll shred my chicken up with a fork and a knife, and then I will heat my cups up of rice, throw those on top of it, and then I'll throw some extra honey on top just so that the rice isn't so bland and dry. And then that way it adds some more flavor to it and everything. Because that's what I did last night when I had it for dinner. And oh, man, I had that with some, what is it, steamed vegetables. Oh, amazing. It was amazing. The steamed vegetables were cauliflower, broccoli, carrots. And I think that was it. I think there was something else, but I can't remember what it was. But oh my gosh, it was amazing. I killed that. So I killed an entire bag by myself. And the bag was 120 calories. Because it was 30 calories per cup. And there was 4 servings in it. So, yeah. So I killed the whole bag by myself. But considering that I am cutting and my girlfriend and my roommate don't really do that, they don't care that much about cutting and all that. They like to enjoy food, which props to them that they can do that. So they ended up eating chicken Alfredo last night, and so what she did was, instead of putting the extra chicken into the Alfredo, she just put it off to the side and cooked it separately for me. And then I just grabbed the rice out of the cabinet, and then she heated up that bag of vegetables for me, and so I ate that with it. Amazing dinner. Amazing. Killed it. And it was like only 800 calories for all of it. I think the chicken was like maybe 6 ounces. 6 to 8 ounces of chicken, and then the 2 cups of rice, which was 460, and then the vegetables that were 120. So amazing meal for me. So yesterday went pretty good for eating wise, because I had we had Qdoba for lunch, which I had Qdoba for lunch. But that went pretty good. So I had that for lunch. I had my eggs for breakfast, a protein bar that I showed you guys that I bought this morning, and then I had that dinner, and then I had a protein shake after that, which I'm gonna stick to how I'm eating for another week or 2. So it'll either be another week or the rest of this month. I'll stick to how I'm eating and stuff like that, the calorie margin that I'm hitting, so that way what am I trying to say? To see what happens. If I plateau and I stop losing weight again, then I'll drop my calories again and keep moving forward. But if I'm losing weight slowly, currently at the calories that I'm at, then I'm gonna sit here and just keep doing what I've been doing. When I drop my calories again, I'll probably eat the exact same way and just cut the milk out of my protein shake. And that's all I'll do. Because the milk is really the only fat that I'm intaking at the moment. So, like, of course there's fats in the food. The only carbs I'm taking are the rice from all of my food. For instance, like, my protein bar it's pretty high in carbs. So it's high in carbs, low fats, but it's also high in protein. So it's like, it's not horrible for me. But it's either I cut out the protein or the protein shake, or I cut out the protein bar. And I don't know which one. So if I do cut my calories, I might cut out the protein bar, just because the protein bar is 200 calories and the protein shake is 450. So it really just, I don't know yet. Or I'll cut the milk out and I'll drink my protein shake with water, which I have never tried before. I've always drank my protein shakes with milk. It just, I don't know, it tastes like a milkshake to me, and I'm a big sweets guy, so it helps drinking it that way instead of going to actually get ice cream from Brahms or Chick-fil-A or anything like that. But, so we will try that. But yeah, currently everything's going pretty good. Moving smoothly. Now that's time to do is just probably add in some cardio, to be honest. I might need to add in like a little bit of cardio here and there, like at least 15 minutes of cardio. That might help. I don't know if I want to add in the 30 or not, but I'll for sure add in 15 minutes, especially considering that today's my last day of reffing. The season ended for me. I'm not doing playoffs or anything like that, so my season's over as a ref, and I get to just focus on work and school, which helps a lot. I don't have as much on my plate anymore, so I might start doing that. I might start working out in the mornings, doing my cardio in the evenings, and do like 15 minutes on the treadmill at like 5 incline, just enough to build up a sweat and everything. I do want to start running again, but it was fucking 15 degrees outside when I woke up. There was no way in hell I was going to go out and run in that. Not again. So it was 19 degrees in the very first video that I recorded when I went run, and I couldn't fucking breathe. And I was dying, which, don't get me wrong, I was a lot fatter than I was, weighing 206 at that point. So that was a whole 10 pounds heavier. But yeah, no, I'm good. I'm not running in 15 degree weather. And I guess I could run inside. I might do that. I might run inside. I might run a mile when I get... Probably not today. I'll do it tomorrow, because I still ref tonight, so I don't want to do too much cardio. Because I don't want to drop weight freakishly fast. Especially since, like, my cardio at the moment is spotty. I don't want to go run a mile today, then go ref, which is like another hour of running around total. And so I don't want to do that and then lose like 2-3 pounds, and then not do any cardio tomorrow and then gain 2 or 3 pounds of fat. So it's like, I don't want to do all that. I want to try to stick to the same. So I probably won't do my cardio today. I'll just ref, which is like an hour of running around, so it'll kind of be okay. Which also helps, because every time I ref, I eat candy. I eat a Snickers bar, so it'll help that I'm not reffing, because I won't be doing that anymore. But, yep, I'll do that tomorrow. I'll run tomorrow when I get back to work. And then I will just chill today. I'll just ref today. That'll be my cardio. But yeah. And then I'll have to run Saturday. Plus, my fucking back is so tight from deadlifting yesterday. Oh my God. I should have just been content and happy with the 270 for 3 on the first set, and then just drop the weight instead of going for it for the second set. But that's what I get for being greedy and being an ego lifter, so I fucked my back up. Which, don't get me wrong, I can still function. I can still move around, still do some things, but it is definitely like super tense. I'm gonna have to really stretch out and make sure that it is loosened up before I go out there and ref tonight. Especially since I'm gonna be like turning my body every time I run down the court, looking over my shoulder and looking sideways. But yeah, I don't want to lock up and be stupid stiff when I'm trying out there. Especially since whenever I run now, it puts a lot of pressure on my back because of how heavy I was. So I need to really get that under control first. And it really isn't going to help that my back is stiff at the moment. And then I try to go run, and then it makes it even worse. And then I'm just dying the whole time I'm running. And then I end up giving up and walking. There's no point in that. So yeah, I'll do my cardio. I'll do my running tomorrow when it's a little bit looser and everything. But yeah. Now, time to go in here and eat. So I will show you guys what that looks like when I get in here. Peace out.